Hello guys, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. Thank you for checking out today's video as always. Let's get right into it. Today I'll be checking out the Plasma Caster. It is a weapon you get from Vault. I always forget the name of it. 79. You get from Vault 79 after you do the Wastelander quest line. It's a single fire weapon, so you only shoot one really slow firing weapon, but it hits hard, and that's all that really matters. My specific one is just a Furious Explosive 3 Charisma. Charisma won't matter. I don't have 4th star. Realistically, the 3rd star you'd want on it is a that's optimized, so you can get less AP cost. But the AP cost kind of helps too because you do more damage with it with a perk card. So I like having it with anything, but you can. It doesn't really matter what it is. Faster reload. Most people will probably choose that's optimized, but everyone's different. I'm using calibrated capacitor for 50% more crit damage. Sniper barrel for more range. No sight and no appearance. They did tease us with 2 new weapon mods. You can have those modifications on this weapon. I think 2 PTS ago that you could put on its weapon. It was in the PTS server. Since that, they have not added it in the game. It is in the game, but you just can't get it. They have the automatic barrel, so it changes weapon to an automatic weapon. It's really fun. There's tons of gameplay on it. If you look at it, how it works, and then they have the splitter barrel, which turns it into multiple projectiles, 6 projectiles to be exact. And it's also very fun. But you cannot get these mods at the moment, so you can just get a single. I will be definitely making a video on it when you can get these mods, but at the moment you cannot. Some rocket sniper barrel just for more range, like double the range, but you do get less mag and less fire. It halves your fire rate, and it also halves your mag too. So it just makes it where it have way more range, and that's important when it comes to VATS weapons, because range directly impacts your accuracy in VATS. Okay, onwards to the skills. I'm using 4 strength, 13 perception, 5 endurance, 3 charisma, 9 intelligence, 7 agility, 15 luck. My perk cards are strength, agility, intelligence, endurance, take more for the team, and electrical absorption. Strength, I have arms keeper for weapon weight reduction, bandolier for ammo weight reduction, easy target for more damage, scatter shot for trying to get more crippled limbs. Number cruncher because it has 32 AP costs, so it helps tremendously. Tormentor for more damage, Chain Killer for more armor penetration, awareness for VATS, Grenader because I'm using explosive, so more radius when it comes to explosive damage. Concentrated Fire just for more damage and accuracy. Endurance, I have Life Giver, Thirst Quencher, Bullet Shield, Hardy, and Starch Jeans. For Charisma, I have Stranger in Numbers and Tenderizer. Intelligence, I have Power User because I will be using Power Armor and I will be using VATS. Stabilize from accuracy, Demolition Expert for the explosive. Batteries included because the plasma cartridges weigh a lot even with this perk card on. Science for more damage. Nerd Rage because I'm playing low HP. Agility, I have Gunslinger, Gunslinger Expert, Guerrilla Master, and Adrenaline for more damage per kill. In luck, I have Grim for Sprint, Better Crits, One Gun Army, Ricochet, Class Freak, and Critical Savvy. And for my power armor, I'm using a full set of Bolstering, Prime Vulcan. Oh no, that's the name. Bolstering Vulcan armor. They all have bolstering, so I'll get more damage reduction on low HP since I'm playing low HP. This one has action point regen. I have some scanners, and I also have some limit breaking for better crits. Limit breaking makes it where each cost of crit is 10% less. I have three of them, so my crits are 30% faster. Like 30%, they take 30% less time to get. And then scanners is just my AP attacks cost is reduced by 5%. That's all that is. It has emergency protocols because I'll be moving low HP. So I move faster, take less damage, stuff like that. And then my third star is usually just kind of rate reduction, weapons weight reduction, ammo weight reduction, and food weight reductions. But yeah. My helmet has 2 intelligence for a little more damage and XP. Yeah, let's go test this weapon and see how it does against mobs. Here we are outside of West Tek, test against some super mutants. I'm low HP, so I have all the effects for low HP being low HP. As you can clearly see, I am one-shotting these guys. It is a very, very strong weapon. Very cost efficient because you shoot, one bullet at a time, and then they explode, and you get back a bunch of bullets. I used like 13 here, and I got back like 50, 60. So really good. Let's head on inside to get a higher level civilians, closer to, I think level 100 is the civilians that'll be in here. So they'll be hopefully a little stronger. Okay, here we are inside. Let's go straight to the left, and yep, the level 100. But as you can clearly see, level does not matter. If you see that secondary number, it's the explosive damage. So I'm doing about 400 to 300 damage when it comes to explosive damage, which isn't a lot compared to the 3k that I can get. It's really not that much at all. You only really ever see the explosive damage you do anything on beefy targets. I don't know how to. Sometimes, like, I'm not sure if it's the server or the game. Who knows? Sometimes I can get it to double shot. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. If you shoot and then aim right before your second shot, you shoot the second shot significantly faster. Huh, I just found that out. I don't know if that had to do with a server thing or it's like the internet. If it depends on your internet connection, your connection to the server, or if it's just the server and how it works. I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't doubt if it was just the server catching up. I do definitely do self-damage, or you do damage to yourself. Not much, though. Not enough to, accidentally kill yourself. But yes, if you shoot and then if you unaim while you shoot and then shoot again, or aim right before you shoot again, you seem to double shot, which is a very, very cool. I mean, that makes you have a lot more DPS. I don't know if it, like for general mobs, like I said, it just doesn't really matter, I don't think, because you usually one-shot them anyways. But I wonder if it'd be useful if you do it with bigger mobs. Yeah, that's cool. I just now figured that out. That's a very cool little tech, I guess. It's a little. You can probably get down to rhythm to do it constantly. But I can definitely see it being a little hard to get down. But yeah, as you can see, weapon clears this entire place very little ease, or with little ease. My bad, not with very little ease. It clears this place pretty easily. Why don't you shoot through? You can't shoot through the things. Learning much things today. But yeah. Not okay. Not very hard for this weapon for super mutants. Let's go test it out against some other enemies. Here I am in the middle of a rad storm. Apparently, tested against a queen. She's already out. A king, no problems at all. A little beefy if I don't use VATS. I don't want to have to rely on VATS like tremendously, so that's why I'm not really using them. Because if VATS feels a little cheaty sometimes. Yeah, I know that's how you get majority damage, but if you don't need to, if you're one-shotting everything already, I don't see what the point in it. This guy's trying to shoot through a wall like he's him. He's not him. Okay, let's test it against the queen. She spawned some hatchlings. Let's kill them for some adrenaline. And let's aim for her spouts. Crippled them. Crippled again, and dead. What, took 7 shots? Not bad at all. I have a lot of adrenaline. There's a lot of little hatchlings and mirelurks. Does she spawn mirelurks? I know she spawns the hatchlings. I didn't know she spawned the mirelurks though. But yeah, not an issue whatsoever. Very fun weapon. It is a little hard to get because you gotta get gold bullion, stuff like that. But it is definitely a good weapon. You can definitely get it doing more damage. I've seen 2-shot do pretty good too. Like if you want to get a 2-shot version, I've seen that do a lot of damage too. Furious is just the safest thing to do. If you want to do 2-shot, that's definitely a viable option. I also tested against a Scorch Beast now, which would be the final test. Start. Test it against, oh, I think it's even legendary, so it'd be a little more beefy. At range, you just gotta get a good percentage. I guess a 95 isn't good enough for the game for it to hit. But yeah, not an issue. I've seen a 6,000 damage in there, 4,000 damage. I found a whole 7,000 damage if you've seen that. 7,000 damage per shot for a crit isn't bad. I just got removed from my team. That's okay though. Because they didn't want me. I don't want to be in their team anyways. Here we go. I was looking it towards him. But yeah, not an issue. 4,000 damage, 3,000 damage. But that's it. 7,000 damage on that Scorch Beast. Very big. You could probably get it doing more damage to me than me if you tried min-maxing. Definitely possible if you drink like a bright soup. Do like 150% more damage with crits. You'd probably be doing closer to 8, maybe 9,000 damage if you get just that by alone. Very good weapon. Very ammo efficient. Highly recommend getting it if you want to use it. And I think it's also in Fallout 3 if you want to, you know, do a little reminiscing. If you want to do a little throwback build, you can. Yeah, good weapon. Solid weapon. I'd get like maybe a mid A tier when it comes to weapons. Maybe low A tier. Very good. The only thing it is just shoots really slow. And the handle is crooked. So honestly, that should knock it down a little more. Because that handle being crooked is a sin on its own. But yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching it. If you stayed to the end, you definitely like my content, so you should definitely like and subscribe. That would help me out tremendously. Anyways, let me know if you guys want to have any other video ideas, or if you have any other weapons or anything you want me to test out. I can definitely make a build and try to get around it. I have almost every single weapon in the game. I'm missing a few, not many. And I am still trying to get all the weapons. But yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you for checking it out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.